This is my broken physics simulation, and today I want to see if it is possible to make a game with it in 5 days. I want to see if we can go from this basic player controller on day 1 to a fully functional game by the end of day 5. And by the way, I'm Encoded Creations. Welcome to my channel. This is my first ever video. I hope you enjoy, and please watch till the end.
All right, so I've made my new uh my new Python file. So we don't need the physics engine anymore, but why not? We're gonna keep it. And so I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Import. Wait a minute. What's this called? Okay, let me rename the file. All right, let's try this. Ah, okay. Let's run it. Let's test. All right. Control save. Control F5. Um. Okay. All right, guys. So after some trial and error, I finally have a basic player controller working. So it took a little bit because physics engine makes it a bit difficult and interesting to deal with, but I got it working now. Maybe he's a bit fast, but that's fine. Um, so now we gotta start adding like a level, add a level or something and whatnot. um, all right. So I don't know what happened, but the screen recording like decided to fail on me. It cut off too early. Apparently, it can only record for 30 minutes at a time. And of course, I was coding for more than 30 minutes. And well, anyways, I've worked on the level, made the level. I've added other particles the player can interact with, changed a bit the way the movement worked to, I don't know, make it better. I changed the way the movement worked a bit. And I've added a sort of menu. Let me show you what I mean. Um, hello. There we go. Oh, okay. Here we go. We have other particles we can run around with now. See, look at this. And now you might notice that we can't really exit the game anymore. See, the camera is now centered on the player, right? So now we have a camera centered on the player. We have other particles we can interact with and collide with and whatever, right? But now there's an issue. You can't just X out anymore. So I've made a sort of menu. It doesn't really do anything yet. It just exists. But tomorrow, day 2, right? Today's day 1. Tomorrow we're going to finish the menu.
All right. So far, guys. So this is okay. Today is day 2. And today I want to do a few things. First of all, I want to change the menu. I want to make the menu functional, so it'll have an option to continue the game or to quit the game. Right? I want to make the menu functional. And also, I want to add another feature. So right now, let's just make the background right here. I'm gonna use Microsoft Paint to explain. In our game, we have this tiny thing. So let's say we have our player here, right? We have our player, and we have the other balls, and they're different sizes. Okay. We're gonna have our other balls. Right now, they're all the same color. Oh my gosh, these balls do not look like balls. And you don't want them all to be the same color, right? So what I want to do is I want to add a feature where the smaller balls, the ones that are smaller than the player, turn green, and the other ones remain red. As in the way you can say you can eat the green ones but not the red ones. You can't touch the red ones because they're bigger than you. And when you collide with the green one, it'll make you bigger. But right now, what I want to do is I just want to have the difference between having red and green, so you can see a visual representation of what it is okay to collide with. So that's what I have planned for today. Today's day 2. That's all we need today. So it's literally been like just a few seconds, or like a minute since it's been like 1 minute since the previous recording. But I got the different particle color working. Look at this. Smaller particles now appear green. Bigger particles are now red. And I might need to rework the way it works. But yeah, for now this is how it works, and it works fine. No, yeah. This is going to be simple. If I want to, because if I ever have the particles shrink in size, it might not work the system I have right now. But that's not part of the plan right now. So this works for now. You're going to have to go around and like eat the smaller particles, collide with them, and you'll get bigger. And then you're going to have to avoid the red particles, and then so it's turning out to be great. So now I just need to work on the menu. I know I said the menu first, but I decided to do the particles first because it'd be easier. Okay, so it's been a couple minutes. I've been working on the menu, and now I have a fully functional menu. See, you can move around. You can hit escape, and it'll stay put. You hit resume, it goes back to where you were before. Still, no, the game doesn't like care what you collide with. It just does stuff, But this is what we have so far. The issue I had, though, I was making the menu, and what ended up happening is that since I had the menu as a function that had a loop inside of it, while you were in the menu, it was like building up delta time. So when you would hit resume, it'd take a huge time step, and so you'd be like yeeted out the map because it like made you move 5 minutes in one. So now I've changed that, so it's no longer a loop inside the menu. If not, the menu is inside the game loop. If I can explain myself correctly. So we have a functioning menu, and we have different colors, particles, and tomorrow I want to add, like absorption or whatever, where two particles, collide and become bigger together. So that's the plan. I hope it works out. Okay, today is day 3. Now, so far we've been, building this game over the past 2 days. I have 3 more days to go, including today. After today, 2 more days to finish this game. But so far we don't really have a game. Like you can move around and do stuff, but there's no game aspect to it. There's no goal, there's no way to win or lose. So today I want to add a type of gamification to it. So I want to add a health system for the player, and I want to like make it like playable, make it an actual game you can play. So yeah, we gotta start coding. Today what I want to do is make it so the player, if it collides with a bigger particle, will lose some health, and if it collides with a smaller particle, would get bigger and gain health maybe. Um, I guess so. Gain health. Actually, no. You can only lose health. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. Now, what I'm going to have to do is because the collisions, since it's built into the physics simulation, I'm going to have to kind of copy it out and run it specifically for the player to check the other particles around it. But that's what we're doing today. Okay, so it's been a while. It's been a little while, but now I have some progress to show. So I've made the game better. So first of all, look, I made the background, I made the world bigger, and I made the background a different color. And if you notice, our little particle is shrinking in size. And you notice the more he shrinks in size, the less particles he can collide with. And of course, you collide with a smaller particle, it gets you bigger. But let's wait and let's find a bigger particle. If you collide with a bigger particle, it hurts you. Wait, what? Give me a second. Let's say I collide with this guy right here. And also, the bigger the difference between size, the more it hurts. You see? Look at that. All of a sudden, it started hurting me a bunch. These, they make you like gray, and if you get fully black, I haven't made it coded in losing yet, but if you get fully black, you lose. Don't take that out of context. Um, so you like darken as you lose health, and so the goal is, I guess, to get all the particles. And that's what we have for today. Tomorrow, I want to add like a main menu. Change this instead of quit to like maybe go to main menu, and that way when you lose, it sends you back to the main menu instead of the pause menu. So that's what I think I might do tomorrow, and I think today was a good day. Today is day 4, and today we have to almost finish the game. Tomorrow we finish the game, but today I want to fix a bug. So whenever we play the game, you notice that even when particles are colliding, they don't merge. They need to be going quick enough towards each other, have a certain amount of force. And the reason for that is that when I pick the game, it takes sub steps. So it moves 8 times, but I only check merging once for every 8 times the game moves. So I need to fix that today, and I need to write my own tick code. I need to rewrite the tick instead of using directly from the physics simulation. I need to rewrite it to be able to incorporate that. So today, that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to fix that bug, and later on, I want to make the main menu and the pause menu separate. So that's what we're doing today. And tomorrow, it should have a fully functional finished game. It's been a couple minutes, been a while, guys, but I finally made the game better. Look at this. Okay, it's very doesn't go very fast because it's like very jittery. That's because I'm recording video right now. But so see, when you eat particles, you get more health. Why, you might ask? Well, while I was playing the game, I came across an issue where particles would phase inside of the white particle, and I'd be like, "What's going on? They should be colliding." And I realized that the issue was that the white particle was getting too big, and it was bigger than the grid size. Because in my physics simulation, there's a grid to make collisions more efficient. But since the particle got bigger than the grid size, um, it didn't was too big, so it overlapped. It went outside the grid size, and it would collide with part. It would be too big, so it wouldn't detect collisions because it'd be able to reach particles outside of the grid. So now I made it so that if it gets too big, instead of just gaining more size and causing issues, it gains health. I had another issue because I finally made my main menu where you can click and you can play again. Um, But the issue with main menu is that it send you flying, it shoot you flying. But I fixed that. What happened is that I had to rework the way my speed inputs worked, and now we have a better working game. It's an actual game now, right? You can win and lose, and once you eat all the particles, you win. And I'm gonna make it like you get money or whatever. And so yeah, this is day 4. This is what we did today, day 4. I made main menu. I made it an actual game with the main menu and fixed the particle bug. Hello, everybody. Today is day 5, the final day. And today, what I want to do is, so yesterday I had mentioned that when you get like extra health or whatever, that you might gain money. But I've decided instead of doing that to have a level system so that the game gets more difficult. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is that when you eat all the particles, or you like reach a certain amount of health, you gain see right there, I got big, so I got extra health. But since the health was over 255, which I used the health for color input, the color input went out, right? So the color input glitched out, so the game broke. So what I want to do is that if you get a big enough health, instead of making the game break, you get to the next level. Or if you eat all the particles, you get to the next level. And so that way you got to try to get to higher and higher and higher levels. And that's what I'm going to do today. I'm just going to incorporate other levels, and that's all we're doing. That's literally all I'm going to do because I don't know what else to do. It's day 5. It's the end of the day. By the end of the day today, I will have a complete game. Whatever I have, I will have. And yeah, let's see what happens because I'm excited for the game, but I just gotta hope that everything works. Let's see if I can crash the game again. There we go. Hello everyone. So it's been a little while, and I've made levels. So once you reach certain size and certain health amount, you instantly get sent to the next level, like this. And the way you know it's the next level is that it's like redder than the previous level. Um, and each level, of course, gets increasingly harder. And your goal is to eat either all the particles or to like reach a certain amount or size or whatever, I guess, right? Um, so thing is the bigger the level, right? Like the longer you play. Oh, see right there, I instantly died. That's actually kind of funny. But I'm gonna keep playing. Let's see how far I can get. The point is, I haven't. I think I still need to add that if you eat all the particles, um, it sends you to the next level. But that actually no, I already added that. I already added that. So we should be able to test that actually. So let's just slowly wait for us to get smaller until we eat more particles. So we should go around and wait a little bit. Let's eat that guy. Let's eat the very little guy over there. Oh, well, I went to the next level too quickly. Uh-oh. See, this is a very hard level, it looks like. Uh-oh. And there's always at least one particle you can eat in each level, right? Let's do the first level. The first level should be the easiest one to try to eat all the particles instead of having to like just actually there's a better way to test that. But this should be the one easiest one to test. Eating all the particles will get you out, right? So I hurt myself at the beginning. I damaged the player so that there should be one more particle in the bottom left. Okay, there should be a few more down here. Okay. It gets annoying that sometimes you instantly die. I might fix that, might change that. And I think I'm gonna make the menu like transparent or like translucent in a way so you can sort of see the background behind the menu. And that after that should be it for the day actually. because the game it's a fully functional game now. So it's amazing.